Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to SeaBed. I am kind of just jamming out to this music right now. Oh, I love it. Anyways, let's just jump right back in. As we followed the guide map, we found ourselves in a wide hall. There were check-in counters at the end of it, and the flight board in the middle, dangling midway between the ceiling and the ground. I left my bag on the ground and took a few steps toward the board to confirm our boarding gate. Yeah. Takako soon followed suit. A melody rang out from the speakers at the top, signaling the beginning of another boarding announcement. I wasn't listening too closely at first, but I could confirm the details from the simple English announcement and the actual flight board. Don't you think it's this? It is. Spotting a big round clock in the middle of the hall, I confirmed how much time we still had. Let's go. I picked up my pace again. Whoa, don't leave me here! Takako cried out behind me. As our late-night airplane landed, we passed a desolate corridor to reach passport control. Takako, who had been relatively energetic at the start of our long trip, grew more and more silent as nightfall came. She was now merely wobbling behind me, her steps unsteady. I showed my passport and ticket to an angry-looking official. We stepped into the dark of night as we left the airport, but the graffiti on the concrete walls, the wide roads, and the alien smell of the humid air made it clear to us that we were now in a different part of the world. It made Takako regain some energy. As we boarded our bus, she sat down right behind the driver's seat and acted as though she was listening to the English conversation of the driver and the guide, giving solemn nods at timed intervals. What did they say? I think they're talking about going somewhere with someone. Let me guess. You haven't the foggiest what they just said. Look! I could understand a few words. You should practice more and translate for me. Yeah, whatever. Drops of rain pattered against the wide front window. I wonder if the weather is going to be alright tomorrow. I hear the weather changes real fast here. Should be okay, I think. There was no point in trying to argue such a positive, if groundless, notion. Oh, never mind, that was opposite people, yeah. I shifted my eyes to the scenery outside, noticing some unfamiliar southern plants among the trees lining the streets. As I spent my time absent-mindedly gazing out the window, we eventually reached the hotel. I'm 100% beat! Takako threw her bag on the ground and dived face first into the bed. Meanwhile, I checked the safe in the bathroom and sorted out my baggage. You don't want to confirm our plan for tomorrow? Just wake me up when it's time to go. Are you okay with that bed? Oh my. It's morning! Wake up! Oh god, I hate when people do that. Takako parted the curtains in a single violent swing. Turning in the direction of the noise with my eyes still half opened, I was welcomed by a beautiful blue sky beyond the window. That's a snake, isn't it? Hey, I found a snake, Sachi! Takako came over and began banging the area of the bed just next to my pillow. Let's go have breakfast! Where? I think I saw a fast food place from the balcony. We can go see what they have, and if it sucks, look for another place. Let me change first. Hurry Hurry up! I have no idea how to say that, so I'm not even gonna try. Jeez, give me a break. I began dressing myself while complaining about my loudmouth roommate. In the end, we decided to buy hot dogs from a nearby convenience store for breakfast. Ew. The sausage came in either spicy or normal flavors, and you could choose pickles, cabbages, and shredded onion for the vegetable topping. The bread felt a bit soggy to the touch through the silver foil it was in, but the strong taste of the other ingredients solved that problem. Takako was panicking over having accidentally drenched her thing in mustard. Being a person who wasn't into spicy cuisine, she tried to eliminate the taste by adding more ketchup. Later, she told me that she ended up putting on so much that she could taste nothing other than that. In any case, it was big enough to quell her morning hunger. Let's go to the beach! Takako blurted that out right as we left the convenience store. Right now? You got your swimsuit? And the oil? Can't forget the water goggles either. I have everything, but I thought we agreed to explore the town in the morning. There's no time like the present! I feel like swimming right now. Yay! I caught Takako by the hand as she was about to stride off in the direction of the beach. Wait! Remembering Takako's love for playing with water, I decided to stop her for now. Even as a child, the mere sight of a puddle of water, be it a river, rice paddy, or sea, would purge all thoughts from her mind save for swimming and perhaps looking for marine animals. She'd keep at it until the sun had already set. Let's just stick to the plan. Huh? Why? Wouldn't you prefer not having any other plans on your mind when you go swimming, so you could take your time and relax until it gets dark? Oh, I see. You got a point there, Sachi. Anyway, we had that map with the cool places marked on it, right? I took the map out of my bag. I wish it wasn't so laggy, though. Yeah, I remember that! There's a shopping district right next to the hotel. I'd like to do some window shopping there. Seriously? That's just what I'd want to do personally. Weren't you hoping to visit some sea cape as well? The one that's hot with tourists? Ah, the one recommended for couples, right? I'm up for that one. I read they also had a firing range. Takako pointed to the red circle she drew on our map. Anyway, let's visit all the spots we picked in order. Okay, whatever. With her permission, we started down the wide and smooth slope in the direction of the closest marked on our map. The clear, cloudless blue sky above seemed to mock my concerns from yesterday as the warmth of the sun pierced through the air, caressing my skin. I had never seen the sun look so bright before. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. The water scooter ahead of us let out a loud buzz. Sorry, jerking forward the banana boat that Takako and I were on. I could hear Takako cackling behind me. After we took care of all of our plans in the first half of the day, we left our shopping bags at the hotel and went straight to the beach. Takako found a banana boat attraction pretty much the moment we reached the place and had us checked in. It seemed to have just finished its previous round and was getting prepared for the next one. Takako pulled on my hand, and before I knew it, I was sitting on top of the thing. The water scooter's driver looked back at us and gave us an OK sign. I responded with the same sign myself. He then turned back and began to accelerate, causing our banana boat to momentarily sway back and forth like it was about to sink. Sachi, wait, I fell! I turned around to see Takako, who was supposed to be sitting behind me, prone with her lower half dragging in the water. You're gonna fall off if you keep playing around. Too late! Meanwhile, the banana boat was still swinging left and right. It kept getting swayed sideways by the waves that the water scooter ahead had caused, and every time that happened, a spray of sparkling water would shoot above us. All the while, Takako was still being pulled on the water behind me. I'm going to fall! Did you say something? A second water scooter drew closer to us. There were 2 people on it, with one riding on the back holding a camera. It seems like they're about to take a picture of us. Huh? Where? To the left. Try not to fall before they finish, okay? Aww. Could they hurry it up? This is cute. Where's your peace sign? You want me to do it here? Aww. No, that's cute. The cameraman gave me an OK sign and lowered the camera. Oh, bye! And roughly at the same time, our banana boat grew lighter as Takako crashed into the sea with a loud splash. Bye, Takako! That was fun, said Takako, her breathing ragged. Good for you. Takako didn't wait for the boat to pick her up and swam to the shore by herself. I wonder if that picture came out well. As I returned to dry land, the person from earlier came over to sell the photo in question. In broken Japanese, he explained how he'd send it to the hotel after developing it. It cost about 1,000 yen. So it's not included in the initial pay figures. Which reminded me that I had a there we go, a similar experience with pushy photograph sellers at another resort. But as I was thinking that, Takako came back and gave the man the okay. Should still be fun even if I'm not on it. I suppose you're right. I picked up the sunglasses I left with them for keeping and turned back to Takako. She was looking at the bright sky. Whoa, whoa, whoa! As I attached the worn belt connected to the parachute to my waist and released the lever holding the contraption pinned down, I shot into the air with a thrilling sensation in my stomach. The boat I was on in moments before became a tiny speck below me. Oh, that is so much fun! I love doing that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't think it would go this high. I held my hair down with one hand to stop it from flapping in the wind. Are you sure this string will really hold us down? The rope, our sole lifeline connecting us to the boat, let out an unsettling creak that seemed to upset Takako. Of course it will. Even if it didn't, this would just be a simple parachute, no? I see. Look, they're waving at us. The instructor left far away on the small boat below was looking at us. I waved back, and as I thought, the rope extended and we shot even further into the sky. Whoa! Takako was squealing miserably behind me. Admittedly, though, I felt a strange sensation in my stomach as I glanced down and saw the sea so far below I could barely make out anything. Enjoying the sense of thrill, I swung my legs back and forth a few times, shaking the contraption holding us. This in turn caused Takako to let out a pitiful scream. Don't make me scream. Okay, yep, it's going to. Hey! She clutched my shoulders. I stopped looking downward and inspected the island itself. I wonder if we could see our hotel from here. Huh? Ah, isn't that the cape we've just been to? I pointed at the cape jutting out from the cliff beyond the beach where we rode that banana boat earlier. A familiar white lighthouse stood on it. Where? Oh yeah, I think that's the place. Looks beautiful from here too, doesn't it? Beyond the cape, as far as the eye could see, stretched the vast cobalt blue sea. I didn't think I'd be seeing it again from this perspective. I realized that the parachute began descending. I looked down to see that the boat, previously no more than a speck in size, getting bigger and bigger below us. Our little aerial sightseeing came to an end sooner than Takako could calm down. We borrowed 2 chairs and parasols as we returned to the beach. Finally, able to relax a little, I leaned against my chair, put on my sunglasses, and pulled out a book from my handbag. Takako spent the rest of the time playing in the water, carrying out the shells and starfish she found to show me. Just as I noticed a fat cloud drifting our way in the sky, it began to rain, lasting only a few minutes before giving way to the sunshine again. Everyone at the beach retreated to seek shelter at the cafeteria or beneath palm trees, but came back to their old spots as soon as the rain abated, continuing on as if nothing had happened. I spotted a bird looking for prey at the shore, and wondered if it was a sandpiper or something like it. I love the beach. I want to go. And as the rays of dusk began to tint the blue sky, the azure sea, and the white beach in the hue of orange, Takako came back, urging us to go have dinner. Ooh, that looks good. In the end, we decided on a steak restaurant next to our hotel. Its interior, wide like that of a family restaurant, was decorated in the country style. After being shown to a spacious round table, we sat down facing each other. I spotted a burly foreigner wolfing down a massive hamburger behind Takako. A man standing in the corner, likely the security guard, was dressed like a sheriff from a western. A sizable glass was placed in front of me with an audible clink. Isn't that yours? It looks like tea. Oh wait, no, that's Takako. Whoops. I think it is. Takako pointed at herself, saying tea, and the glass traveled to her side. Oh, okay. Never mind. My coffee came a bit later, but the portion was once again unusually big. They advertise that the drinks are free, but I don't think I could possibly drink all this in one go. My stomach began to ache at the very sight of the massive, almost 1-liter jug. Huh? Is this really tea? Don't tell me you expected them to serve you oolong in a place like this. Damn! I can't drink this! You could ask them to give you some milk and sugar. Just how many kilos of sugar would I need to add to this thing? Don't forget, it'll all go to your body. If I had to drink this at home, I'd either end up fat or a damn bodybuilder. Takako took a few gulps from her mug of black tea. It has a pretty strong taste. After a bit, Takako's steak and my salmon arrived, along with a salad we both ordered. I didn't notice it when I was looking at the menu, but it seemed like both of what we ordered came in a set of extra pilaf and bread. Our otherwise wide table started feeling narrow with all that food on it. This is quite the portion we have here. Wow, it's like out of a manga! I've always wanted to have a feast like this. Hope you've worked up an appetite. High contrast to Takako's excitement. All I could feel was anxiety as I picked up my fork and knife, wondering how I should even begin cutting up this 300 gram beast of salmon dish. Okay, so that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!